My name is James Blackburn. I live and work in the American Southwest. As a result, I have the good fortune to be able to travel to a variety of beautiful locations. As a professional filmmaker, I document my life through video adventures and I share them with the world. Stay tuned as I travel through the world of movies and the beautiful outdoors. Thanks for watching the James Blackburn Experience. Good howdy, folks. Welcome back to another James Blackburn Experience. Thanks a lot for tuning back in. Today is a very special video for me because it marks the 10-year anniversary of the time that I started this channel. Back in November 29th, 2011, on my 41st birthday, I launched this channel with my first video, which I'll play for you here in just a minute. And now here it is, fast forward 10 years later, November 29th, 2021, my 51st birthday. So today we're going to share with you a highlight of moments over the last 10 years. So sit back, enjoy. The purpose of this video and of this new webpage is to do daily videos of my life over the next year. Today is November 29th, 2011. I'm 41 years old. So I appreciate you guys watching, and if you want to find out more information about me, you can check out www.jamesblackburn.org. That's my website, covers everything pretty much about my creative life over the last 15-20 years.
This area behind me here, it's called the Sandia Mountains. It's right east of Albuquerque, New Mexico, so Google it. You'll really love it. It's a beautiful place to hike and to live near. Hey everybody, James Blackburn here, coming to you for another daily video update experience. As you can see behind me, there's a huge waterfall. It's called Treasure Falls. Make sure you Google that. It's a really beautiful, beautiful place. As you can see behind me, there's a big natural arch. That's actually the name of this, natural arch. It's about 20 miles northeast of South Fork, Colorado. So Google that if you get a chance. Okay, it's Friday, June 29th, 2012, which also means that it's day 214 of 366. As you can see behind me, I'm still in Utah. Today, I'm in Utah. It's my last day in Utah and also the last day of my hiatus. Today, I'm at a place called Corona Arch. Google it if you get a chance. And apparently, if you look up on YouTube for the world's largest rope swing, that's it. This is a special Halloween episode. Over here is my buddy, the great and the wise Dandoff.
You shall pass.
Exactly. This is the television studio I was telling you guys about this morning for the interview that we're doing for No Joke Survival. Come on over with me and I'll show you more of what it looks like. You can see all the cameras and the gear and everything. And back here is the studio that we're going to be doing the interview in. Should be a lot of fun. So stay tuned and I'll tell you how it went. If I'm ever in a survival situation, I can use my hair for fishing lines.
Yeah, that's an interesting scenario.
Yeah, and you never know the difference between civilization and basically barbarianism is a few days. People don't really think about it in that aspect, but even out here in New Mexico a few years ago, we had an epic snowstorm and we didn't get trucks coming in for 4 days.
Right.
I saw grocery stores empty out in that amount of time, so you can imagine if prolonged, like the last Hurricane Sandy on the East Coast shut down people's electricity for 5
And
weeks.
human nature being what it is, there's a panic that sets in.
Hey everybody, as I told you earlier, I'm now on the set, Bonanza Creek movie set. I got one of my good friends back here. Would you like to say hello to the family?
Hello. Putting some argan cream in his hair to give his curls some smoothiness.
She does a great job. I've worked with Sarah on a whole bunch of films over the last few years. I consider her a good friend and an awesome makeup artist, and I would like to personally thank you for all your help.
Oh yeah. It's fun, that's why we all do this.
So we're inside a makeup trailer right now. As you can see back here behind me, there's a variety of things here. Makeup and mirrors and all sorts of other wonderful things. So that is a behind the scenes look at hair and makeup. So Stay tuned and I'll show you something else later. Bye.
Alright, part of being on a movie set is to hurry up and wait. I got here at 9:30 this morning, my call time was 10 a.m. and it is now 2:30 and I haven't been used yet. So we know this is normal and we're happy to do it, and just thought I'd show you part of the glamour of being on a movie set is this, sitting around and waiting. With the director, Mark. We're walking down to shoot something else now.
At the ranch. It's a trading post. There's a lot of cool stuff.
Get as much as you can.
Okay. Well, that's a wrap on the trailer for today, so stay tuned. In a couple months we'll have a trailer for you. So see you later. Bye.
Well, anyway, allow myself to introduce myself. They calls me Buford T. Buckus. Yeah. Mad Dog me. Mad Dog me. Ah.
Alright folks, James Blackburn here, another video update experience for you. Behind me, mechanical bull. So it's my first time, so enjoy.
One hand sort of deal. Over, under. Which was the front of the left or right? Right. On the ground with the left. Alright, this is going to be fun, folks. Only New Mexico gunfighters can actually do this. What's the name of your company?
February 23rd, 2014. It's a Sunday. Behind me here is one of my best friends in the world, Mr. Jason Hill. How's it going? Hill. Today, we're up here doing a hike and a few other things, so when we can tell you about the other things, we will. But for now, it's going to stay a secret. So stay tuned. It is beautiful out here today. Alright, so we came up, we did some hiking and saw some stuff, and now we're going to do some more hiking and see some more stuff. So it's pretty exciting.
That's so prophetic.
Yeah. See, that's... Now, I've been to the top of Columbus Peak. It's a couple summits past this down the road. Wow. All I have to say is wow. I'm here at the Grand Canyon, having the greatest time of my life. I've got to give a big thank you to my other half, my significant other, Karen, who I love very much, and sometimes I'm a little grumpy with her, and I apologize. But without her, none of this would be possible. So thank you, babe. I appreciate it a lot. And you see the Grand Canyon behind us there, so. All right, folks, I sat here, had a break. This was my view. As you look around, it's just breathtaking everywhere.
Absolutely incredible.
So anyway, folks, as you've been aware, I've been documenting my experience coming up to Vegas and traveling here, my first time actually being here, and I'm with Mr. Robert Sweet here, and he is one of my favorite drummers, if not my favorite drummer of all time, in my favorite band, Striper, and I'm absolutely blown away and honored to be here, man. I feel like I'm in a dream right now. This is great. So
thank you. You know, the first time I met you back in, well, when I saw you last in the King James days, who would have known that today we'd be sitting in this beautiful place and we'd be talking like we are right now. You just never know what the future holds, do you? So.
Yep. And back then, I was a wee young lad of 24.
You're still young.
I'm youngish, I guess, but
I'm 53. You're 43. I wish I was 43. Time marches on, but who would have known we'd be here? You know, and I've been here at a couple of other important times in the past. But anyways, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're getting on film, and I love that color blue on that camera.
Guys, we're out on the lake still, but we're heading back in. I'm going to be setting up the drone and getting some more shots of people kayaking around, so that should be a lot of fun. Okay guys, here goes the drone. We're going to head up here in just a second. Alright, the drone's going to come right up here. It's the remote. Comes through my phone, so here we go. We're here at the family reunion at Pritchard Park up near Martinsville, Indiana. Over here is the building. Check this out real quick. So this is the building that we're using for eating today and hanging out. So there's my brother on the left, my friend Curtis on the right. They're standing on top of a big waterfall here, as you can see. I mean, it's not a lot of water, but it's a pretty good, healthy drop off down to there. Really, really beautiful. And check this out, into the grist mill. Over here is one of my favorite gardens in the world. It's got this cool fence, stone fence around it. You can walk through it here, and there's just row after row of plants and stuff. It's really beautiful. Oh, it smells so good. You can smell all the earthiness in the plants. Part of the history here is that they have volunteers making this like a living history museum and giving demonstrations in various buildings. But now we're heading to another building here. It was the meeting house, probably also the church. There it is. We're saying hello to Daniel's Jeep. Check this out. He took the doors off, so we're gonna be cruising down the highway and through this park. You know, VIP style right here. I'm telling you, that's where it's at. This right over here used to be a thing called the mini park, and we used to play in there when there was plants on the ground and stuff as well. And then here we have a lot of history in this building. It used to be called Bargain Town when we lived in it. And now it's called Regeneration. Too bad it's closed because we could go inside and check it out. But we used to play baseball in this field.
It used to be a doctor's office.
Yeah, it used to be a doctor's office. This used to be a hardware store. All right, howdy everybody. It's me and Jason Hill here.
How's it going?
One of my best friends and actually brother now because we've been through so much together. We're over here in the Bosque down in Albuquerque here hiking along. And we're gonna get some pictures today of the wildlife if we find some. We both got cameras with us, so we're ready to go. Okay, we're trying to sneak up on some geese over here to get some photographs. We'll see if we can get some pictures. Today is March 28, 2015. So that's where I'm at, Cabazon Peak, New Mexico. Check it out online if you get a chance. It's absolutely a beautiful place. It's quiet out here. I mean, this is really in the middle of nowhere, and
this kind of silence out here. It's been a while since I've been this far out of town, so it's kind of nice. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Come on over real quick.
How you doing?
There he is, the legend.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Come on over, man. It's a pleasure to finally meet you face to face.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
And I captured it on camera. The first meeting.
Very good, very good. We are going to be hiking to the top of this massive volcanic plug.
All right, guys, you ready to start the journey? What do you say? Let's go.
I am ready.
Hey, I got a connection on my phone again. I'm going to touch Cabazon Rock for the first time, or at least the part that connects to the top. Here we go. Oh, it's nice and warm. It feels so good. I just want to hug it.
You got to make it official. Make it official.
Cabazon, I love you.
Loving Cabazon.
And then a rock comes down and hits me right between the eyes. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. Vertical. Wow. This is so impressive to be at this part finally, you know? I've seen this notch on a couple videos. It's more intimidating in person. And I'm not scared because I'm careful, but it does look a little intimidating, so let's go. What do you say? Let's go climb it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. As you can see, we made it on top of Cabazon Peak. And I gotta thank both of you guys, Matt and Skylar, two of my new friends here. And this is Mr. Southwest Backpacker himself, so make sure you YouTube his channel, and he'll be having a video of this hike too.
Absolutely.
You can see these guys are scaling the rock wall down there. It looks very intimidating through camera.
It is.
It is somewhat intimidating, yes.
And it slightly is.
But these guys are doing great. Good howdy, folks. Welcome back to another James Blackburn Experience. As promised yesterday, I said I'd go and get some shots of the sandhill crane, so I got my camera back here. There's a few of them back here in the field with some geese. We're here in line at the Film and Media Day casting call. Bumped into one of my good buddies here, Mr. Tim Carlson. I was telling you about him earlier. And back here we got Braden Anderson, another good buddy of mine. All three of us were on Beer Fest together, I believe, and other films as well. So stay tuned, and when we get inside, maybe I'll see if I can get video of the casting people, because they're also friends of ours. So stay tuned. Okay, so now we're inside the casting hall. The line goes all the way down this hallway and down this hallway, and it's going outside around the building. So it's a good turnout so far. So happy to see that. So hopefully we'll get some work. It's Tuesday. Back over here, you see I got my friend Quentin with me in the Jemez with this canoe behind us, as you can see. Take a look at that thing. It's about a 15-footer. I spent a couple days restoring it. So yeah, here we are, and we're in the boat. We found this cool little hiding spot right here, and we're going to take advantage of being back here for a minute and just, you know, get normal. Just about ready to go here. As you can see, I'm suited up from head to toe, got the snowshoes on, the gaiters, the jackets. It's warmed up nicely out here. I don't know what temperature it is, but I'm guessing around 20. Boy, we are at a high elevation. Over 10,000 feet, I believe. Air's thinner. I'm having a harder time catching my breath, but it's beautiful out. Awesome day. That is the tallest peak in New Mexico, Mount Wheeler. I believe it's 13,161.
And over here, one of these is Mount Baldy, and that's the third highest peak in New Mexico. It might be the second or third highest peak. Don't hold me to that, but yeah, here we are. Absolutely beautiful day, and I'm glad that I was able to capture it on camera for everyone. Nothing like being 10,000 feet of elevation in the middle of the beautiful mountains and watching a sunset. As you can see, the sun's still on me, about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes from it completely setting, and I'll be getting shots of it for the television show. All right, now I'm just sitting here soaking it in, enjoying the day, checking out this wonderful, awesome view. Yeah, nice shot of it too. Stop having for a second so I can just go. There he is, folks. Real live coyote. Totally checking us out. He's not sure what to think.
Let's get this nose pointed.
See? Right there. That's where we're at. Foot travel welcome. All right, folks, well, thanks a lot for joining us on another James Blackburn Experience hike. I'm so glad that you guys came with me today. Be sure to check out all their channels. I'll put them all in the credits and in the description. These guys have wonderful YouTube channels as well, and they feature a lot of the same beautiful places that I feature, but they feature it for more days, and they go deeper and further into the mountains a lot of times, so that's always a cool thing. We're going to wrap it up here. We made it to this beautiful overlook. And I just wanted to say thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Had a great time.
Yeah. Thumbs up.
Good howdy, everyone. Your friendly neighborhood James Blackburn here, reporting to you live from the Colorado Mountains. I believe today is Thursday, October 20th, 2016. Been on this awesome road trip the last few days with my good friend Curtis Talbot. We've seen a lot of beautiful places, and we've eaten a lot of really good food. We chowed, actually. We've had some good meals here and there, and packed a lot of good food to go with us, so it's been great. Moab was great. We canoed down the Colorado River for 11 miles, and it was very beautiful. Red rock canyons everywhere. I would do that again in a heartbeat.
Watching the Cubs hopefully win another game here. They're ahead right now. We did a great hike over near Creed, Colorado, in a really beautiful canyon where I got to work there for about a month on the Lone Ranger, so we got to go share that experience together. We did a nice short hike over there, really beautiful, and of course we got a lot of pictures, huh? Mm-hmm. Always a lot of photos. All right, let me get back to eating here, because that's pretty important. Okay guys, I'm here at the Lobo Theater. I made some new friends here as well, who are also Facebook friends of mine right there. We are at the Striper meet and greet right now. It's really cool. I was just telling him my face is hurting from smiling so much. But check this out over here. There's this cool little cardboard cutout thing here, picture. We're gonna get that done here in a minute. And then over here behind me, you can see where the guys are at. They're back there signing autographs and getting some pictures done. So it should be pretty cool. Really excited about it. So you can see the cutout here. We're gonna stick our faces through there in a minute and get a picture. Ought to be pretty cool. And then back behind here is where the stage is at. You can see the To Hell with the Devil hashtag there for the 30-year anniversary. The stage, the striped drums, it's classic. Really, really cool. Beginning of the pictures with Striper. We have an official photo guy there. Probably be able to go online and get the pictures. But definitely one of my favorite bands of all time right there. The Legends. So that's my new friends. They just got a picture with them right there. So that's pretty cool. Alright guys, so we just went up and we got pictures with the guys. They're still down there getting pictures with everybody else. The show will start here in an hour or so, and I'll try to get some pictures and some video for you guys if I can, because it's the 30-year anniversary of their big famous tour of To Hell with the Devil, so I'm pretty excited about being here in this cool theater. See, there's the stage set up and some of the other meet and greeters here. We're all just kind of hanging out.
anyway, behind us is Tent Rocks. We're gonna be hiking back into this awesome canyon here in just a minute, so stay tuned. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's reasons like this right here that I absolutely love Tent Rocks. Look at that. Cool canyon going back in there. And these awesome multi-layered rocks all the way around us. So as you can see, we're continuing our hike through the canyon here. And anybody's mind's blown yet?
Yep.
It's these types of areas in the trail that I really love. These little slot canyon areas are just absolutely amazing. All right, folks, a little out of breath. It's always the going up that gets me in these mountains, but look behind me there. I'm almost to the top finally. We're gonna continue this journey up right now. Whew, here we go. This is probably one of the most famous views of this place, because as soon as everybody gets to the top, you stop right here where all this dirt's at, and everybody takes exactly the same picture from this angle. And believe it or not, we just came through those rocks right there. The canyon goes in between there. Out here just kind of taking a little morning walk. We're getting ready to go and film here in a little bit at the Wild Spirit Wolf Sanctuary. Sorry, I always get that wrong, but yeah, the Wild Spirit Wolf Sanctuary. It's a beautiful place. Glad to be here. We're gonna be filming all day today and tomorrow, so that ought to be interesting. All right, folks, we are at Mesa Verde, and it is awesome. Look down here behind me. There's some of the ruins right there, and we're gonna go down and investigate a little bit more. I don't think we can get all the way down there, but we can at least hike a little bit closer. All right, you did good, babe.
Right in the middle of that corner.
Oh yeah, I've already had it happen this year.
Yeah, no, it's.
How cool is this, Mike?
This is a new one, man. It's aces, Joe.
Good job. I have vertigo. Oh wow. I had that once. After a cruise.
There's the ladder we just came up. That was a good little climb. And over here are the ruins. That was cool, huh?
Yeah.
There he is.
For years, so.
The MIP is coming through.
The MIP.
Yeah, it's a camera. See? Yeah. No nose on the lens. But look at these. Antlers are huge. Beautiful. He's a little youngin' still. locals have named him Chucky. Little kid named him, I guess. He really likes bird seed.
How y'all doing today? Alright. Well, allow myself to introduce myself. He calls me Elmer Earp. Yeah, you heard it right, I said Earp. Now, you probably ain't never heard of me, but my cousins, Wyatt, Virgil, and Morgan Earp over there at Tombstone, I bet y'all heard of them, huh? Think, Elmer, think, what are you gonna do? Oh.
Elmer! Those were some bad men, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna run my car.
Oh, no, you're not. For the first time in your life, you're gonna think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it kind of hurts. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got this here dynamite.
That's not a good idea. That looks dangerous.
It'll be dangerous for them. We'll use it to blow them up.
Oh, okay.
All right, hold on to this.
Okay.
Let me get my hair out of the way.
Yeah, don't blow your hair out.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I bet.
Okay, close enough.
Is that a fidget spinner?
Sure, it's taking a while.
Elmer, pay attention!
Oh, here he's not animated.
I don't want it!
No, I don't want it.
No, get rid of it!
Let's get it, throw it in.
You would take the dynamite for me? Anybody? Anybody take the dynamite? You want it?
No!
Hey, fellas, somebody help me! This thing's gonna blow any second.
Throw it,
Hey, chicken! It's a miracle!
Wait a minute. You threw it? Take care of all of this. Right now. Hey, boys, look, it's the Earth.
Yeah, don't you forget.
Yeah! Oh, man, we can take a minute!
Are you sure you're related to him? That's what his mama says, but I think he looks like the Pony Express rider.
Good morning, folks. Thanks a lot for tuning in to another James Blackburn Experience. Today is the helicopter ride, July 26, 2017. It's going to be great. Raton Municipal Airport. Elevation 6,350.
All right, guys. This is going to be awesome. Really looking forward to it. Thanks, Earl. Got to thank Earl for it, man. Wouldn't be possible without him, so.
All right, folks. Well, I am in here, and it's a little small, but it's really, really cool. Check this out. I mean, this is gonna be awesome. I'm so excited right now. I'm not really nervous, Earl. I'm just excited, man. This is gonna be cool. Thank you so much for making it possible.
Yeah, you'll like it.
All right, this is incredible.
I've never dreamed in my life that I would be riding in a helicopter across about a third of a state.
RPM's 100, throttles open, everything green, we're full of fuel, got no lights, doors, seat belts, and we're ready to rock. And away we go.
We got up here quick, that was nice.
No problem. We're only about 200 feet off the ground. This is about, I usually fly 200 to 300 feet, so you're below all the airplanes, and it's a little bit smoother than an airplane as far as turbulent-wise. It doesn't jerk you around as much, but what you do notice is it's lazy. I don't know, you feel us wobbling around because we're hanging from the rotor blades. So the fuselage, see how it just kind of wobbles? Feel it wobbling around there? That's just because we're hanging from the blades, basically.
That's awesome. I love it. It's a new feeling for me for sure, but this is great, man. It's a lot breezier in here. It feels nice, actually.
Yes, a lot cooler. Another little movie set.
Where I took my drone test.
Oh yeah, out here?
Yep.
All right, we're here.
All right, folks, we made it back to Albuquerque. We're at Double Eagle Airport in one piece. Earl is an awesome pilot, and man, the beauty between here and there was outstanding. To get to see New Mexico from the air was a real pleasure. So, Earl, if you're watching this, thanks, man. I owe you one, brother. I'm telling you right now, folks, that looks like an awesome green chili cheeseburger. That is a handmade patty as well, so I could smell it. You can smell the green chili, you can smell the burger. Here's Jay Nathan's over here. He got a few more vegetables on his than mine, but we both got green chili, cheese, and bacon. That's gonna be really, really yummy. And also, we got a little order of some green chili cheese fries here. Boy, those look outstanding. I can't wait to get into those. Look at that feast. That's a nice picnic feast right there. So here you go, folks. This is what a Twister's green chili cheeseburger looks like. They got these cool curly fries here as well, but we also have the same thing here for Javon. Now yours has a few more things on it, lettuce and tomato and onion and things like that, so that ought to be pretty yummy. I like how the buns look a little toasted. I think that's gonna be yummy. And we also got green chili cheese fries. Well, I don't know about you, dude, but I'm thinking this green chili burger is looking pretty good.
Let's do it.
What do you say we dive in?
Let's dig into this.
All right, so what do you say? Here we go.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, sir.
Ching. All right, big bite. I'm fully committing here. So here you go, folks. This is an open-faced green chili cheeseburger from Wex. It looks beautiful, and it comes with a variety of sides. I chose to get the chips today, which I'm very willing to share with Eddie. I'd like for him to be able to try some of those as well. Now if we go over here and show you what he got the same thing. It's a green chili open-faced cheeseburger. However, his has some garnish on it, but that looks beautiful too. And then let's reveal these here potatoes that came with it. Those look awesome. Nice big fresh cut potatoes, it looks like. So that's gonna be yummy. I'm excited. What about you?
I'm ready, man.
All right, folks, so this is a close-up of my green chili double cheeseburger from Spins, and personally, I think this thing looks pretty dang awesome. And you can see right back here, dun 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 dun, the green chili cheese fries, and boy, what do you think, Raj? Those look awesome too, huh?
That, it looks delicious.
Yep, he's going for it.
I couldn't hold back any longer.
Who can, man? If I didn't have a camera in my hands, I'd be diving into that too. So here you go, folks. This is the Rancheros burger.
Looks pretty interesting already. Let's open it up and take a look at the inside here. So we got some tomatoes, some lettuce, but it's gonna be yummy and nonetheless. I think that's looking pretty good. And then my green chili fries are right here. Gonna have to get a fork for those. Once again too, it looks like a green chili sauce more than just a green chilies, which is fine. I mean, it's still gonna be yummy. And what did Mark get over here?
I got your basic chicken nuggets and fries, combo F, always a good quick meal.
That one looks pretty yummy too. So yeah, the fries, I just sampled one of them a minute ago. They're really good. Next time I might get those little nuggets there look pretty nice too. Good howdy folks. Welcome back to another James Blackburn Experience. Today we're going on a hike right here, right now. Made it to the legendary camp spot. Here we are for our thanks, guys. All right, folks, there it is. Got the tent all set up and ready to go. All right, now I'm actually have the camera rolling this time, so. But we found a nice chill spot here in the shade. We're just kind of relaxing, taking in the view. All right, folks, that's the end of the sunset, but what a beautiful sunset it was. Up ahead, you can see some action going on. That's where our campsite is at. Boy, this was a beautiful place to come. I really enjoyed it.
Block up as many spaces as possible here, but 8 is a bigger number. I guess I'll draw one of Roger's 9 cards.
Once again.
Wow, wow,
wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Boy, that was just like the Michelangelo painting.
Yeah.
The fingers were touching. All right, folks, well, we got everything out on the table and spread out. There's a lot of parts here, but it's awesome, though. I love the artwork. There's so much cool different elements to it. I mean, this is going to be great. Tonight, we got a special board game video for you here on the James Blackburn Experience. We have Star Wars Outer Rim. I'm really excited about it. It's still in the shrink wrap, so we're going to unbox it for you. We're going to take a look at it, and then we're going to play around.
I'm going to give it a thumbs up for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up.
is an outstanding view from here. One of the best. So if it rains enough and that sun peeks out a little bit more, you never know, it's the conditions that could lead to a rainbow. And that would be really, oh, there is a rainbow right there. Okay, we got one. You hear that excitement in my voice, folks? How cool is that? Look at that. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. All right, there you go, folks. There's the view from my tent. How awesome is that? Oh man, I feel like the luckiest person alive sometimes. This is just outstanding. So there you go. Another beautiful day in New Mexico.
Very good.
Wow, man, from up here, it looks like a huge cave. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of Evening Campfire. I'm your host, James Blackburn, and today we're in Mills Canyon, and I'm here with the Southwest Backpacker and another good friend of ours, Terry. I'm in Twisters, where Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul has been filmed over the years, both inside the restaurant and outside. But that's not what I'm the most excited about. What I'm most excited about is I'm here with some friends of mine who I've been friends with for the last year, but they've just been friends with me for 5 minutes. What do you say that I introduce you?
I'm Robbie. I'm Brian. I'm Andrew. And Thomas is MIA in the bathroom.
He'll be back up.
Adventure Archives, unite.
Yes, so their channel on YouTube is called Adventure Archives. Look them up. These guys are not only entertaining, but you're also educational at the same time. This guy is the plant expert on the show, which is one of our favorite parts of the segment. But I also understand you do some of the music for it too?
Yeah. Music is one of the bigger contributions, I guess you could say I do, besides being in the show. I just love playing guitar and piano and things like that. Just
well, that's another highlight for us is the music. The soundtracks are outstanding. And I watched one of your videos the other day where you said that you've written new music for every episode so far?
Yes.
So how many tracks is that?
That's over 100, maybe 150.
That is amazing, man. That is a really nice body of work. I was impressed when you mentioned that, but I'm okay if you want to reuse some themes too. It's okay.
reused a few last episode.
Did you? Okay, well that's cool. So we're gonna get some food here in a minute, and we'll show you what's going on. So thanks for coming out, guys.
Yeah, no problem. No, thanks for having us.
All right, folks, so here's another one of the crew. This is Thomas, and they said some nice things about you while you were gone.
Oh, I'm sure they didn't. I'm sure they didn't.
Well, thanks for coming out to New Mexico. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for showing us around.
No problem. We're going to have some green chili here in just a little bit.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so there's burgers coming in here, as you can see. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right, still wearing a Death Valley hat in Zion National Park.
Starting to taste the green chilies.
Yeah, it's not super spicy, but it's really good though. So here's some more chow coming in.
Really good. That's a really good flavor to it.
Now, folks, if you go back on my channel last summer, I did 7 days of green chili cheeseburgers, and this was one of them. But we're gonna open it up and take a look here again. The green chili must be under the cheese. But like I said, it's not super spicy, but it's always very, very tasty.
You're really hungry one day.
You could polish that whole thing down, I think. Yeah, I could.
We have.
So there you go. Green and red chili cheese fries as another part of the experience. So, all right, I think we got some winners here. You guys seem to be enjoying it. And
You guys eat pretty healthy on most of your videos, I noticed, but...
Try to, yeah. not this trip.
Well, today you came to New Mexico and James is influencing you badly on some good chow.
You know what I realize this is like? For New Mexico, it's like the equivalent of ranch in the Midwest. We put ranch on everything. You guys put red or green chili on everything.
Everything, yeah. All right, so sometimes on the road, you buy a guitar and you have a fun jam session. That's awesome. All right, folks, part of being a gunfighter when we travel is the food. So you can see I got some breakfast here. We got some other folks chowing down over here. How is it, everybody? So we'll show you some of the other chow here. We got the ladies getting some good plow going. Very cool. There's me back in the mirror behind you. I'm gonna get into this now. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I like to eat when there's food involved.
Gunfighters Association.
Okay, here we go, folks. Boat number 4 is officially launching from day 2 camp on the beginning of day 3. We're gonna flip this boat around and head downstream. Oh, look, brother's already got it going. I'll catch up with you here in just a second, man. I continued hiking across the top toward my brother and friends. Everywhere around me was intense beauty, and I knew I was fortunate to be here now. My brother went down to the edge and took in the magnificent view. I soon joined him as a bird flew through the frame. The Windows hike did not disappoint, and now here I was inside the formation and feeling really connected to it all.
Wow, guys. The windows. First of all, I'd like to thank Matt for showing this place and sharing his video with the world on YouTube, because I would have never known this place existed, and it is outstanding. You would never believe how good of a feeling it is to be here with all the work we had to do to get here. But thank you once again, and folks, check out the Southwest Backpacker YouTube channel. He's the guy that inspired me to come and do this trip. It's the guy that's doing camera for me right now, and I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. We were high above Labyrinth Canyon in the Green River, and the views were awesome from up here. Depending on how you count them, the arch has between 5 and 7 arch openings. Some are unique skylight arches in the ceiling. All right, good morning, folks. It's about 5:30 in the morning, day 2 here in the mountains. Enjoying a nice sunrise. So beautiful here, especially right now in the morning, and the birds, there's so many of them. It's so active. I'm used to like the Sandia Mountains by the Albuquerque. They never sound like this. I guess maybe there's just not as many birds as when you get further away, but this is excellent. All right, folks, as we continue our journey and our adventure here in the mountains,
keep hearing more and more thunder coming in. So we're probably in for a little rain in a little bit, which is fine because it's all part of the adventure. So stay tuned, and if it pours hard, I'll let you know.
Ask me a trivia question.
All right, we are hanging out. It's raining. We're playing a board game, staying dry, and I'm gonna ask Roger a trivia question, so here we go. All right, folks, part of camping is rain. We're loving it. It's a really cool little adventure. We're sitting under the tarp. Decided to put the board games away though because of how much rain we're getting, but you can see like it's building up on the tarp there. But yeah, it's all part of the adventure, huh guys?
It's coming down.
All right, so there you go, folks. Another awesome day in the mountains. It never gets dull up here. I'm still smiling and loving every minute of it. We have proper gear with us and plenty of food and water. A little bit of rain never hurts anything. As a matter of fact, it only helps the mountains, so awesome. All right, folks, we made it. We're just above this big rock face here. It's called the Pyramid. And look at that. Nice. That's Royd. You might recognize him from a few of my other videos. We got a couple other varmints back here too with cameras. Oh, those are nice. So we are going to be camping back in these trees. So that's going to be awesome. My backpack's there. My tent's going to go somewhere back here. We'll find it in a second. Backpacking is similar to life. The best rewards come from honest hard work. The landscape was so intense and beautiful that I felt tiny in this universe, but at the same time I felt completely connected to it all. It was as if I could feel the universe flowing in my veins. I was nothing and everything all at once. I was beginning to feel very philosophical, and I had this thought. We all have bridges to cross and weight to bear. At times it may seem impossible or even dangerous. It's at these times where I feel we live the most. Living life on the edge of impossible is where we feel the most alive. All right, folks, got the tent set up. Starting to get gear put into here. Had to kind of rush in here really fast though because it started raining outside. And it's kind of intense out there still. Let's take a look. Down below is Albuquerque, the Rio Grande Valley. So we're up next to the storm. We're not under it, but literally right next to it. That night as we slept, a large thunder and lightning storm happened. We were at nearly 10,000 feet in elevation, and somehow the storm missed us by just a tiny bit. All night, the lightning flashed over the city, but somehow it was just south of where we were camping. It's like meeting a friend who I've never met before.
Yeah.
It is, right?
And,
Heck yeah.
and just like Matt, I caught our moment on camera. So
Going on.
when we did this at Cabazon, I captured the moment we shook hands for the first
Nice.
time. So
Heck yeah.
super cool to meet you finally,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So we finally met.
We're here. Here's Matt,
Heck
the
yeah.
Southwest Backpacker with us. It's gonna be a great few
It's gonna
days,
be
and
a
man, the
great
fall
few
colors are perfect
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh, they are in their prime.
I love the fall colors on the ground already and in the trees. I don't think we could have hit this in a more optimum time than right now. Look at that. Yeah, that's awesome. We continued our journey through the aspen trees just as they were at the optimum fall colors. We were only about 1.5 miles into the wilderness, and already it felt like we were worlds away from the city.
Yep, campfire always feels good.
Yeah, it does.
I was telling Matt earlier today, when people ask me, what's your favorite part of hiking and camping? And I say stopping. Because you do all that work so that you can have this moment right here, right now.
Oh,
where
yeah.
We're standing around enjoying a campfire. We're not working hard. It's just that total relaxation sort of moment. So
Yeah.
I love these sort of moments like this right now. So thank
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah, these are
This
the
is
best moments. You're welcome, man.
This is awesome. It's a true gift.
Sometimes the amount of work ahead of us seems overwhelming. So just think about that next step, that next section of forest, that next stream crossing. Take one step at a time, and before you know it, there you are. Remember that life is a journey, not a destination. True beauty comes from within, and life is whatever you make it. Both nights we were here, the sunsets were amazing. What's more is the sunset wasn't just to the west, it lit up the clouds in all directions. This picture of my tent is actually looking north, and you can still see the sunset on the clouds. Wow, talk about vivid, beautiful colors. Good howdy folks, welcome back to another James Blackburn experience. Today's video adventure is a special one. This time I travel with a good friend to the Sabinoso Wilderness in New Mexico. Alright, Dave's got the food down. Campfire and breakfast, always a good way to start the day. As with so many other cherished places in the state, the Sabinoso is difficult to reach, but absolutely worth the effort. A little slow motion campfire to start the day is always nice. The warmth felt great. I felt stronger this morning and had a good rhythm going as I hiked down the trail. I could feel my hiker legs coming alive in the early morning air. On our way up, we passed many interesting rock formations. The hiking was rugged but rewarding. We continued onward as a team as the sun started to shine overhead. The hiking continued as we got closer and closer to the top. I couldn't help myself. I continued capturing video of everything. We relaxed in the shade and had some lunch. Today had been a perfect day so far. Beautiful sunny blue skies. It just doesn't get any better than this. I was having one of those moments where I felt truly thankful to be alive. We stopped here and marked this as a waypoint, as a nice little resting spot. And the next part explains why we stopped here to take a break, because this is where the going up starts. You can see it going through the trees there, but if you look over here to the left, you can see the cutaway through the side of the canyon there, and it continues to go up for a little ways. So we got about a half mile back to the parking lot, but it's all going up, so it may take a few minutes. But yeah, looking forward to it. It's still a great day. So this wilderness behind me is available to come on out and visit, and it's not crowded at all. So come out and check it out. Once again, it's the Sabinoso Wilderness in New Mexico. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. From the Santa Barbara campground, park in the hiker's parking lot at the entrance of the campground and hike through the far end of the loop where the trail starts. Follow this nice, wide single track into the forest along the river. Enjoy the cliffs looming on both sides as you climb the gradual trail ever higher. Sometimes the amount of work ahead of us seems overwhelming. So just think about that next step, that next section of forest, that next stream crossing. Take one step at a time, and before you know it, there you are. Remember that life is a journey, not a destination. The blue skies seem more blue than usual, and I was feeling the energy of this place like a spiritual connection. This campsite was amazing, and I couldn't stop smiling. The weather was perfect, and so was this spot. Respect I did, and I felt truly thankful to be welcomed here. I had to stop again and take more photos. Couldn't stop smiling as I did. I was smiling so much that my face was starting to hurt. The trees here were intense and beautiful. Wow. Right now there's a bunch of dandelions here. But I've heard if you come up in June and July, there's a ton of other wildflowers too. Now Dave's heading down to the river. He's trying to find a place to go fishing today. We're hoping to have a trout dinner tonight. That would be awesome if that happens. I'll keep you updated. But yeah, this is beautiful and awesome and righteous. We relaxed in the shade and had some lunch. We had good conversations about past backpacking adventures and various camping meals we'd eaten. How cool is that for an early morning visitor? I felt like a happy camper the entire time I was there and left in a great mood, feeling completely relaxed and ready for another round of the concrete jungle back in the cities. Please leave no trace of your visit so others can enjoy this beautiful place too. All right, folks, we made it to the Del Agua overlook. You can see Steve down there. He looks so tiny right now. This mountain looks huge.
Steve always makes me freak out because he gets right on the edge.
Steve, you're gonna love this picture, man. It looks like you were literally about to drop off the edge of the world. Wow, folks, it is really coming down now. It's a mix of rain and hail. Oh man, how awesome is this? I'm gonna head up here to the pine forest, try to get out of this for a few minutes. Holy cow. Wow, that hurts a little bit. How cool is this? Wow. All right, I'm heading to these curved pine trees up here. Get out of this. You may see one or two other hikers, but otherwise you will feel very alone in this wilderness. It is coming down. The sky just opened up. You may want to go a little further in. Wow. Let's see if we can find a slightly better spot maybe.
I don't know. We might be in it for a while. The trail turned into a creek bed like this. Wow. Whew. All right. It's too intense out here at the moment. I'm going back in. All right, we're leaving behind the world of gambling for now. We're gonna go have some family moments before we wrap it up for the night and go get some sleep. There's my Uncle Brad. He's as much of a camera hog as I am. This whole family's awesome though. I was very lucky to be born into these crazy folks' lives. We're all a little bit nuts, but it's a good thing. We're supposed to be coming and taking a tour of this here in a little while, and it's about an hour-and-a-half tour, and they take you actually inside this thing. That is really impressive. Look at that thing. I mean, this big opening at the end, man, they could drive vehicles out of that thing onto a battleship, right? Tanks, really? Holy cow. Wow. That is impressive. This is a surprise for everybody that's here. There's only a couple people that know I'm even going to show up for my mom's birthday, and my mom's not one of them. And right now she's just down the hall in her room with my stepdad, who I call Pops. Now he's in on it. He's known the entire time that I'm going to do this. I had to have at least one insider to help me pull this off properly. So now I'm going to go down to her room and surprise her. So let's go. Go. Room 209. Never done anything like this before. Flying across the country and surprising family. I'm pretty excited and nervous at the same time.
Oh?
Housekeeping?
Tilly! Oh my God!
All right, I got it on camera too. Awesome, Mom. It's so good to see you.
You too.
I didn't know if we kept it a secret or not, but there it is, guys. It's my mom. I finally surprised her. I've been waiting for months to do this, and Pops has been on the whole time.
Oh, you got it.
There he is. All right, bring in the hug, man. Awesome. We've been planning this thing the whole time, so hey, let me see your room. You guys got a nice place.
I'm so excited, I locked myself in my room.
Well, I couldn't think of anything better to give you for your birthday than me.
Awesome.
So I flew across the country, and I was here about an hour before you guys got here. So, but thank you so much, Pops, for helping me pull this off. I appreciate it. We finally arrived at the Golden Corral, and boy, did I chow down on some good fried food, as you can see here. Yummy. And we had a big portion of the family here, and we all got to have a nice meal together. Thanks, folks. I love you all. A little while later, my brother Daniel and my sister-in-law Stephanie arrived. And of course, I had to give them both a big hug because I hadn't seen them in a while. I was so grateful that they got to be able to come down and hang out with us all. Of course, we were all happy to see them, and a lot of hugs were happening and going around. It was truly a wonderful day. Arrived at the restaurant called Gotti Town, where you can eat up the fun. And boy did we. The pizza was great, nachos were great, it was just a lot of fun food, and the family got to gather again and have a meal, and you can see we had a great time. So Evansville, Indiana, we decided to go and do some bumper cars afterwards, so check this out. Run into each other here. So here we
It was a lot of fun. We were just being kids all over again and just bouncing around, and it'd be fun to have something like this if you were rich at your house, where you could just bumper car around each other like that. It was hard to drive this thing and film at the same time, but I'm really glad I got some of these shots. So yeah, that's me and my family out there having fun and being silly. It was great. I'm smiling just sitting and watching this over again here because I remember how much fun this was. This is like the gateway into my campsite. I'll show it to you here in just a minute. But first, a few beautiful shots of the surrounding area. I was falling in love with Trin Alcove. What a perfect place to set up camp. I was truly a happy camper. This tree is the gateway to my tent. You can see back there where I'm going to be camping at tonight. Let's go take a closer look. Oh boy, it's hot today. Plus we're working hard, but found a place that's pretty shady with a big tree here. So hopefully this will stay in the shade today, because I'd like to take a little nap in here and it won't be too hot. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.com. This was a great campsite. As I looked through the tree, I saw that my camp was in the shade of this beautiful and massive tree. And look at the surrounding area, totally beautiful. It was the perfect end to the perfect day. I was relaxed and happy, as was the team. And of course, what evening wouldn't be complete without a little slow motion campfire? The land is just as wild and rugged today as it ever was, and that all camping is primitive. There are no established sites or facilities here. As I sat there and caught my breath, I looked around in wonder and felt truly fortunate to be alive. What a great day. And if it worked out, you'll see it on my channel eventually. And right now, it's a beautiful morning. I'm glad I did that before it got too hot. Matt, the Southwest backpacker, continued to fly the drone over me. And wait for a moment here, folks, because he pulls this drone up in the air and you get a view of our camp and the surrounding canyon land, and it's absolutely beautiful. I have to thank Matt, the Southwest backpacker, that's him right there on the shore, for providing such awesome footage and allowing me to be able to use this in my channel, because this is beautiful. So I'm just going to shut up and let you watch. A little while later, I spotted another blue heron just downriver. And this one, as you can tell, I got a lot closer to it as I was canoeing by. We were having this sort of bonded animal-human moment that was peaceful. And then it decided to take off. And you'll see that here in just 1 second. Beautiful. And of course, here it is again in slow motion. Amazing. Just over 4 hours of canoeing this day. and a total of about 12 river miles to get to B Camp. But here I was finally, and you can see the crew had gotten here a few minutes before me, and they were starting to unload. But I wasn't sure how far they had gotten here before me, so I felt the need to ask them. Hey guys, how far behind am I?
Like 10, 15 minutes.
Oh. So I was only 10 to 15 minutes behind, thankfully. It felt like I was hours behind because I was moving so slow. You can see my tent and the beautiful backdrop behind. And of course, Matt the Southwest Backpacker provided me some drone shots from up above. This is the Bow Knot Bend 7-mile loop. It was calm and nice over camp as the sun continued to set. We just enjoyed the beautiful colors as we sat around the campfire for another evening of fun and fellowship. Alright, this is looking back upriver from where I just came. I can still see the team up there on the shoreline. I haven't done much paddling at all. I've just kind of floated down the river, so I'm not too far ahead of them yet. And here are my good friends Matt and Terry. Matt is the Southwest Backpacker from the YouTube channel, and Terry is the team leader on all these trips. So thank you guys both for bringing me with you and passing on the knowledge and the beauty of the Green River. So after a somewhat windy day off and on, and about 10 miles on the river, I finally was getting closer to Ledge Camp. And here you can see the rest of my party is here unloading the boats, and I'm so glad to finally be here and take a break from paddling. The surrounding landscape was lit up in the evening sun. It was going to be a beautiful night. And of course, dinner a little while later of dirty rice, thanks to Terry. Talk about dinner with a view. Awesome. Speaking of dinner with a view, the sun started to set on the clouds like this just a few minutes later, and I could look over at my tent and just be blown away by where I was going to be camping tonight. The sunsets never disappoint here. And then it was my turn to jump in, and I finally decided to get the nerve to jump off that, and here you go. I have to admit, that water was really cold, but it felt really refreshing because it was probably 80 degrees this day, and it was pretty hot out in the sun.
Give it a nut.
Oh. Oh man. Oh. Okay. Man, when you hit and you go under, you know, it's like you're in total darkness down there with your eyes closed and like I don't know how far under I was, so I just started, you know. Oh man. All right, I'm glad I did that. Yeah. Whew.
Do a hair flip.
There you go.
So after taking a dip in the Green River, I wandered back up to my tent to change my clothes because now I was going to go on a hike. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. As I sat there and caught my breath, I looked around in wonder and felt truly fortunate to be alive. What a great day. Here I was having a peaceful moment and not a city anywhere nearby. This was truly amazing. My brain face had a smile on it, and I was a very happy camper. This was yet another amazing day. And Terry set up the lights again at base camp. These lights were awesome. They illuminated the area, and they looked really cool too, especially in the pictures. And of course, you know, what evening wouldn't be complete without a little campfire experience. After 7 days and 6 nights, and almost 50 miles on the Green River, my journey was now coming to an end. I was about to arrive at Mineral Bottom, which you can see here where all the canoes are already pulled up and waiting. I couldn't believe that I did all this and solo canoed it on top of that. Just because I solo canoed it doesn't mean I did it alone. There was 7 people on this trip total, counting myself, and every single one of them was a blessing to have here and helped make this trip a better trip in every single way. Thank you all. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. That was a lot of fun to put together all those memories and moments. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Tune back again next week for a brand new episode. Thanks a lot for watching, and as usual, love, love, hate, hate. Take care of each other. Remember, folks, life is beautiful if you know where to look. Keep your eyes, your heart, and your mind open. It just might lead you somewhere special. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching the James Blackburn Experience. Be sure to check my YouTube channel for almost 900 additional video adventures.